Y'all, this is one of the least visited national parks, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's a gem.
Back here, when we came in the park, we could turn and go down.
Right, that's where you stopped to fill out the paper. Dragon Point. That's on this side. Over here.
Surveillance cameras in use, U.S. government property, no trespassing, no parking anytime. See and say, what is the big secret? Hi, and welcome to Traveling Marlins, where it's the best day ever. The purpose of our channel is to connect with people and places by learning, traveling, and just enjoying life. So if that's something that you would be interested in, then subscribe and join our community. We'd love to visit with you in the comments area. And also, if you subscribe, then we recommend hitting the black bell so you'll be notified of all of our content. And if you don't want notifications, just say none.
Last week, you probably remember we showed you our drive from Ouray, Colorado up to Montrose, and kind of a crazy group of motorcycle riders that kept in front of the bus and almost cut one car off, went off the side of the road, and a bunch of you commented. You know, Bill and Barry, Dee, Dan, Jeff, and Gary, you all had comments about that, and we appreciate that because it kind of gets everybody discussing it, and we enjoy the feedback. So keep it up.
Yes, thank you. And you can watch that episode as well as the other episodes that we've made about Colorado in the Colorado playlist. And I'll put a link to it right up here for those of you who can see the link, and those of you who can't, it'll also be in the description as well.
And if I point right up there, that's as straight as my fingers get. And some people have made comments about my bent fingers. I have Dupuytren's contracture.
He's deformed.
And I've had a number of surgeries on my hand to try to straighten them, and they go back to bent. So if you see that, I'm not a weirdo. It's just the way my fingers go.
And it's not just him. I've got arthritis, so I've got crooked fingers. He's got curled fingers. I got crooked fingers.
So we're deformed.
Yeah. Oh, well. So now this week's video, and what's the big secret?
I don't know.
I don't know.
She won't tell me.
We are going to show you Black Canyon National Park, and it's the least visited park in the United States, and I don't know why it's such a secret, because it's fabulous.
I think we read it's the second deepest canyon in the United States, next to the Grand Canyon. And in all the years I've gone up to Colorado, I've probably been by it 100 times, and I've never stopped. I was always in too big a hurry or whatever, but you really should stop and take a look at it. It's really a good thing to see.
Yeah, and what's really nice about it is that it's small enough to really capture the entire park in one day. And even we were there, at 2 hours, I guess? Something like that?
2 to 3.
2 to 3 hours. And we pretty much saw all of it. There is a hike you can do that we didn't do.
You won't do that in 2 or 3 hours.
No. But in the video, you're going to see a sign by the ranger who we visited with. And there's a sign there which is really informative. And it says, if you just have an hour, then we recommend going to these overlooks. And if you have 3 hours or more, we recommend you doing these other things. So they give you kind of a timeline so you can, go to wherever you want to, depending on how much time you have.
And not far from where you come into the park, if you're coming in from Montrose area, which I think that's the only place, there is a road that you can drive down to the bottom of the canyon, and it has a 16% grade on it, which is the steepest grade in Colorado. And that we drove down there, and there's a river down there, and it's really pretty river, and went up to a dam that they had
The Crystal Dam.
The Crystal Dam that Gail thinks is something mysterious
I know.
going on.
What's the secret about that too? And you're going to see that in the video as well. So this episode's kind of a mystery all to itself. So,
Only to her.
only to me. I'm in my own little world. But no,
That is
check
correct.
it out. Check it out and see what you think. The entrance to Black Canyon National Park is only about 15 miles from Montrose, Colorado.
The average cubic feet per second for the flow was 12,000.
Okay.
And 12,000 is like 24,000 basketballs going by every second. So from rim to river, we believe it took only 2 million years.
To carve it.
Yes.
Now, you say it was dammed. When was it dammed?
The first dam went in 66.
Really?
And then, yeah, so there's 3 dams. One is has nothing to do with the diversion dam, but it is down at East Portal.
It's strictly water control.
Yes.
Erosion control, things like that.
Not erosion, just
Okay.
water.
Just water control.
So
Okay.
we have Crystal Dam, then we have the Morrow Point Dam, and then we have the Blue Mesa.
Okay.
And Blue Mesa is an earthen dam. Morrow Point Dam is one of the only double curvature dams in the world, and then Crystal Dam is just a dam, but
Yeah.
we love her anyway.
Just a damn dam. Huh? Just a damn dam. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess when we're doing the driving, how can we see these dams, especially the double curve dam? Is there a way to get to see it?
Probably by your feet.
Well,
Or besides jumping in the river?
so to see the double curvature dam, you actually have to leave the park. But I will tell you, it is the prettiest, most serene place because no one knows about it.
Ah, okay.
So I'll give you guys the deets. Yeah. You go down 347, which is the only way up,
Yeah.
and you take a left
On 50.
on 50, going towards 50 East. But don't worry, I'm not going to send you through that traffic.
Okay.
So 50 East, you're going to stay on 50 East for around 20 minutes.
Yeah.
After those 20 minutes, you're going to pass by a very small post office to the left and Newberry's General Store, which is
Yep.
bright blue.
Right.
To
We've
the
seen
left.
that. Yeah.
1,000 feet after that, it's going to say Cimarron. Take a left in Cimarron.
Right.
One road, you follow that road, it brings you right up to that dam.
Okay.
And it brings you to the prettiest and easiest hike in Curricani National Park
Wonderful.
called the Mesa Creek Trail.
Okay.
1.5 miles round trip, rated easy.
Is
Gotta
that
do it.
before or
Gotta do
after
it.
the
Yes, I got it recorded, so.
reservoirs down there? Right.
So if you were coming towards Black Canyon, it will be after, but if it would be before.
Going that way. Going east.
Going east, yeah. So you're not going to see construction. You're not going to see anything. Chances are you may be one of the only visitors there, but
Okay.
you can really get up close and personal to this dam, and it's like 496 feet tall.
Easy
Sometimes it
enough
makes
for
noises, and I'm like,
a truck or a 4-wheel drive Jeep to get to it. It's paved.
super easy. And the thing is, East Portal Road, it is an experience. I don't take my personal vehicle down it. I only take the government vehicle.
Okay. You mean going to the dam?
Going to East Portal, which is what I was just talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
Because that will bring you to Crystal Dam, but the double curvature dam is
Farther down.
farther down at Cimarron.
Yeah. So you don't recommend us taking our vehicles down, but we can go on this road, correct?
Now this road's gorgeous.
Okay.
And the interesting thing about this park is you can do it justice if you have 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is really special in the national park system.
Right.
Yes.
We have 10 overlooks. I would recommend stopping at all of them because each one gives you a unique experience ecologically and geologically. But let's say something catastrophic happens, you only have time for one, go to Baited Wall.
Baited wall.
Sorry, Painted Wall.
Painted wall.
I heard about that one.
We have 2 sick puppies, and we only get like 2 hours, before.
Painted Wall is the one that I would
Okay,
recommend.
okay.
It's what made this park
And we can get it
famous.
on this road.
Yes, and I'll give you a pro tip. For some reason, granted, this road was last paved in '98, and we
Right.
didn't see the visitation we have now. There's only like 8 parking spots at Painted Wall.
Okay.
But for some reason, Chasm View, which is right before Painted Wall, has double the parking space. So I'd park at Chasm View and then take the very short walk to Painted Wall.
Okay.
Because chances are Painted Wall is going to be full.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
your insight.
You are
Thank you so much.
fantastic.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Oh yeah, you can. Y'all see the river? It's way down there.
Thank you.
God, it's beautiful.
Really? I don't know how we wrote.
And there's people down there.
because it's such a good idea.
Okay, we are here at Black Canyon National Park, and I mean it is just, you're at flat land and then all of a sudden it's just straight drop off like 2,200 feet down. And I think you can see the river right down in here. So I'm going to walk on down to the overlook.
Oh my word. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
Isn't it outrageous?
Ah, and look at the river down there. I can hear it.
Yeah. Are you taking lots of pictures of this, honey? Oh gosh, yes. Okay, good. I expect to see them on YouTube. Look, I just struck gold.
Did you?
Yeah, look, I got a whole rock full of it. Look.
Let's see, let's see. Oh, sweet.
Fool's gold.
I don't know, but I'm following him.
You think we might get lucky?
You're luckier than I am.
There's a lot of it up here, isn't there?
Yes, there is. It just sparkles in the sun.
I seen a spot of gold. There was a filling that fell out.
There's a diamond in it for you know who, you know?
Oh, this is beautiful. Mm-mm-mm.
I mean, this right here, I'm on this little bridge, as you can see, and right under the bridge, you can see it just falls off, I mean, 1,000 or 2,000 feet down, right straight down through there. And it's a quick drop off.
Oh man, this is so deep. It is the tallest wall in Colorado, and I believe the second in the U.S. or in the world. I'll have to get corrected on that. And we are right by the Visitor Center on a little walkway, seeing this beautiful, beautiful sight. And we are here in 2023. You do not have to have reservations. Now, if you're going to hike down there, there are some hikes that you have to have a permit for. But what we're doing, of course, we don't. And the rocks just shimmer in the sun. And on the ground, pyrite is everywhere. Spectacular view. Can you hear the river? I do too. It is roaring.
It's just kind of weird. You can walk up to it. I mean, it's just flat land like you see on the other side over there. It's just flat and it's a straight drop off. It just drops. That's coming down the path right there. And Gail and Carl and Joanna are coming right down through there. What do you think about this?
Don't get me to climb down there. But it's gorgeous.
I tell you,
It's
you
beautiful.
take your glasses off, you take everything on before you look over the edge.
I didn't realize that there was a canyon like this.
So you
This
get,
rivals the Grand Canyon. This is fascinating, isn't it?
it is
The
very,
Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone is gorgeous too, but it's
Yeah.
nothing like this.
Yeah. No, this is
Nothing. I never expected this.
well. When I read about it, I said, you know what? We live close enough. Let's go see it.
Absolutely. You guys from this area?
We live up in Grand Junction.
Oh, really? Okay.
right over here, there's a point with cars over there, but you can't really see them.
I'm just so happy I can see
Oh,
that.
I see it. Yeah.
For it to be so flat, and then all of a sudden just boom!
They don't.
I said boom! And it drops.
That's definitely a boom. I just can't stop taking pictures. But you know what? I have a feeling the pictures aren't going to do it justice.
No, probably not.
Because I can't get the whole cliff wall in one shot on my Nikon. And then on the GoPro, I have to move up and down to show everybody. How long did she say this?
48 miles.
48 miles. Man. God's country is absolutely breathtaking. You're just walking along. You're just walking along, then all of a sudden you come here and boom! You got a canyon.
It is really neat seeing the different color striations in the rock right over there on the other side. They say the north rim, which is what you're looking at there, is a 93% slope, and this south rim over here is 63% slope. And way down there is the river. This is chasm. Yeah, that was chasm. Painted wall.
We can get right.
Yeah, I'm going to.
You come right up on it and you don't even realize it. Boom. Okay, y'all, this is the painted wall. And you're going to see why here in a minute.
When we leave here, the painted wall, we're going to go down the steepest grade in all of Colorado, which is 16% grade, they said.
Holy moly, look at that. You basically have nothing on the right, and then to the left. I know that the camera's not doing the size of this justice, so you're just going to have to come see this.
Oh, there's a river way down there. Boy, this is some kind of.
Oh my God!
Yes, this is some
You
kind.
can't even see the river.
And look at all the rock, the different colors in the rocks.
Wow.
They said it took like 2 million years for this to form. And yeah, I don't think the camera is going to do this justice, but there's a river way down there. I think they said about 2,200 feet. And I mean, it is amazing.
And that's my husband. It's a guy thing. Yeah, let me have the car keys if you're going to do stuff like that.
16% grade or leave the 16% grade. I don't care.
Well, you just tell me what y'all want to do and when, and I'm a driver.
Well, let's let the girls make that decision.
say we can go to the dam from here?
We can go to the end of the road. Whether we see the dam or not, I don't know.
Okay.
But I did see the thing said the dam was down here, but I don't know if we go quite that far.
They are serious about you not going any further to see the Crystal Dam. There it is, right through there. Surveillance cameras in use, U.S. government property, no trespassing, no parking anytime. See and say, no drones, no parking, U.S. government, no trespassing. What is the big secret? We'll never know. Well, we hope you enjoyed that video, and we really hope that you will go look at Black Canyon. It is something to see, and we think you would really enjoy it. And you heard us say it on the videos. Mark said it when he had his camera. I said it when I had mine. The footage doesn't do it justice.
It doesn't. It's the cameras just don't have big enough lenses to show all the detail of what you're looking at. But it's really something you ought to see.
And the sights and the sounds, and to be way up there in that river, 2,200 feet below you, but yet you can still hear the river. And that's pretty fabulous too, because it echoes through the canyon. So it's a really neat place to go.
And if you guys know of any neat places like that we should go visit, put them in the link, in the description below, and
yeah, in the comments.
Comments, not the description.
Yeah. Well, it's the same.
If you want to give me a description of what you want us to see, we'll do that.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
But
and then next week it's going to be maybe a little different, a little abnormal from what we normally say or do. But we're going to review the RV park where we stayed in Montrose.
Gail was more positive about it than I would be.
It wasn't that bad, but
Gail was more positive about it than I would be.
So stay tuned next week, and then please let us know what you think about it. So have a great week and have the best day ever. Bye.
See you next week. Bye.